Dr. Lina Arman did not believe in ghosts. She believed in numbers, patterns, and clean facts. That was why she worked on Station Kestrel, a deep space listening post where nothing ever happened, until the night the future called her by name. At 2:17 ship time, her console flashed red. Temporal signal detected. The alert was impossible. Kestrel was built to catch radio noise, old probes, and dying stars. Not time. Lina leaned closer. The signal did not look like alien code. It looked like a human data packet.
All systems
It even
are go.
carried a normal Earth's dement.
We are ready to proceed
Date
with the
today.
mission.
But the source point was marked. Plus 900 years, she whispered. That can't be real. The station lights dipped once, like the ship had blinked. Then her screen opened a file by itself. 1. Audio message, a calm voice played in perfect modern English. Dr. Lina Arman. Listen carefully. Do not trust us. We are you. Lina froze. The voice used her full name. Only official records used it like that. It's not strangers. The message continued. If you are hearing this, it means the loop is still active. It means you still have time. They will arrive pretending to be family. They will speak your language and wear your face. They will say they are humans from the future. Lina's mouth went dry. She reached for the system controls to pause the message, but the panel did not respond. The voice shifted, softer. And the dragons are already here. A second file opened. File 2, video. The image showed the interior of Station Kestrel. It showed Lina's lab. It showed Lina in the video. She looked older, tired, her hair was shorter. A thin scar ran across one eyebrow. She stared straight into the camera like she knew Lina was watching. Okay, video, Lina said. This is my third attempt. If you're seeing this, it means I failed again. Lina's legs felt weak. She gripped the desk. Video dash. Lina held up a paper. On it was a symbol, a circle cracked down the middle with a single claw mark cutting through it. You'll see. This, video, Lina said. When you do, don't argue. Don't debate. Don't wait for proof, because by the time you want proof, they already own your choices. The video glitched. Static crawled across the screen like black snow. Then, for half a second, the camera angle shifted just enough to show the station window behind. Video-Lina. Something huge passed outside. Not a ship, a shadow with curves like a living creature, slow and smooth, blocking starlight like a moving eclipse. Lina's breath hitched. She turned her head toward the real window's space was calm to calm. Then the external sensors chimed again. A new reading appeared, unknown. Maz Nitrogen Manjan's signature approaching at idle SP. Idalina's hands trembled as she typed a scan command. The system answered with one word, alive. Her throat tightened. What are you? The audio message resumed on its own. You will want to fight. That is your first instinct. It is a good instinct, but don't waste it on the wrong enemy. The dragons are not here to burn you. They are here to stop something worse. Lina's mind raced. Dragons in space? She almost laughed until she remembered the shadow. Then the station's main channel opened. An incoming transmission request appeared. Sender, Tomorrow Kin Diplomatic Fleet message type. Friendly CIO and TIC. The name felt wrong in her head, like a word she had forgotten to fear. Lina hesitated. Kestrel had one job. Listen, verify, report. She tapped accept. A figure appeared on the hollow human shape, human face, human eyes. The speaker smiled like they had practiced warmth. Station Kestrel, the figure said. We greet you as family. We are human. We are your descendants. Lina's stomach dropped. The figure continued, calm and gentle. We come from the future. Call ourselves the Tomorrow Kin. Earth will face a dark age, but we survived. Found a path back. We came to help you avoid our fate. Lina forced her voice steady. If you are human, you'll know my name. Da. Figure smiled wider. Of course, Dr. Lina Arman. Lina's fingers went cold. The future message had warned her. They will speak your language and wear your face. On a second screen. Her system displayed a quiet update. New objects detected. 12 ships formation. Wide arc position. Outer edge of Sol system status. Holding a friendly fleet that arrived already arranged like a gate. The Tomorrow-kin speaker kept talking. We only ask for one thing, Dr. Arman. A small request. Your cooperation. What do you want? Lina asked. The speaker's eyes flickered. Just once, like a mask almost slipped. We need access to an old Earth archive, they said. A sealed data store from the early expansion era, your records call it. The first memory vault. Lina felt a sharp warning in her chest. The message had not said vault, but it had said, by the time you want proof, they already own your choices. She swallowed. Why does the future need our past? The speaker leaned closer to the camera, voice still soft. Because the past belongs to all of us. Because history should not be locked away. Behind Lina, the station lights dimmed again, deeper this time. Like something outside was blocking the sun. Her console flashed another alert. One she had never seen before. Private channel open sender. Guardian entity classification. Dragona, single line of text appeared. Simple and heavy. Do not open the vault. Then another line, even colder. They are not here to save you. Lina's heart pounded. Her mind screamed to call Earth, to warn command, to shout. But her station was far. Messages took time. And the Tomorrow-kin were already here. She looked at the holospeaker's friendly face. And then at the dragon's warning. In the silence between them, Lina understood something terrifying. This was not first contact. This was a test. And the future was waiting to see what she chose. On Lina's screen, hidden inside the original future packet, final tag surfaced like a buried knife. Timeline theft detected. Asterisk Dr. Lina Arman did not answer the Tomorrow-kin right away. She kept her face calm, even while her heart hit, her ribs like a warning bell. The holospeaker waited with a patient smile, as if silence was simply a polite pause. Lina's eyes flicked to the private channel. Do not open the vault. They are not here to save. The message did not sound like a threat. It sounded like a tired friend grabbing her arm before she stepped off a cliff. She took a slow breath. If you are our descendants, Lina said, then you will understand caution. Send proof. Oh, real proof. The Tomorrow-kin speaker nodded. Smoothly, of course. We expected questions. A new file began to upload onto Kestrel's system. The label read, Genetic Authority Packet, Earthline Match, 99.98%. The numbers made Lina's skin prickle. That was not similar. That was almost perfect. The speaker's voice stayed warm. We can provide medical cures, clean power and defensive systems. We can prevent Earth's collapse. We can save billions. Da-da-da-da. But we cannot do it without the vault. Lina kept her hands away from the accept key. Why is the vault so important? The smile held. Because it contains the earliest version of the memory records. The unbroken chain. In our time, the chain is damaged. Some parts are missing. We need the original copy to restore what was lost. That sounded reasonable. It's almost kind. But Lina had learned something in science. The best lie was built with real facts. She opened a second screen and began running passive scans. No aggressive pings. Just listening. Her eyes moved across frequency maps, heat traces, and drift patterns. 12 ships in a wide arc holding still. No engine flare. No weapons powering up like a net resting on the water. Double quotes Dr. Arman, the speaker said gently, You look afraid. You should not be. We are you. Lina forced a small nod. Then you won't mind waiting. For half a second, the speaker's jaw tightened. Then the smile returned. We can wait, they said. But time is fragile. Every hour we delay, the collapse becomes harder to stop. Lina wanted to ask what kind of collapse. War? Disease? Something worse? Instead, she asked the question. That mattered. If you're from the future, Lina said, what is the name of my first teacher? The speaker blinked once. Professor Yolan Mirov. Lina's throat tightened. That name was correct. She had never spoken it on open records. It was private, buried in old scholarship files. The holospeaker leaned forward like they were sharing a secret. "We know you," they said. "We know your fears and your strengths. In our history, you were one of the first to see the truth. That is why the vault needs you." Lina's fingers curled into a fist under the desk. "Compliment. A hook." She cut it off. "Send the details. Of your fleet, full manifests. Weapon status, cargo." The speaker's eyes softened. "We come in peace, Doctor. We do not carry weapons. Your people will confirm it soon." Lina's console chimed again. Another private message. "Guardian entity. Dragon, their ships lie by absence. The weapon is not on them. It is in you." Lina stared at the words. "In you?" That made no sense. She typed carefully into the private channel. "What are you?" The reply came instantly, like it had been waiting for her question. "We are guardians of linear time. We do not own your future. We protect your right to choose." It friendly guardian, not a ruler. Lina swallowed and typed again. "Why me?" There was a pause then. "Because you listen, and because you do not like easy answers." A cold shiver ran up Lina's arms. Someone outside understood her too well. The Tomorrowkin speaker continued talking, filling space like fog. "We will send a shuttle," they said. "A small team, no weapons, just diplomats. They will meet you and explain everything. After that, you will open the vault." Lina's lips parted. "You're deciding for me." The speaker's smile faded slightly. "No, we are guiding you away from the pain we lived." Outside, the sensor screen changed. Unknown mass closer, no. Engine signature live. Lina turned toward the station window again. This time she saw it, at the edge of visibility. Shape moved against the stars. Long curved, like a dragon made of night and metal, drifting with slow grace. No flames, no roar. Just present, unsentient. And watchful, displayed a translation note, like the system had learned the pattern by itself. Guardian signal, stable intent, non-hostile Ethan, without warning. The Tomorrowkin fleet shifted, not toward the station, toward the living shadow. Their ships spread wider, tightening the arc, like they were trying to block the dragon's path. The holospeaker's voice stayed calm, but Lina caught a thin edge. "In it, you are detecting something," they said. Lina did not answer. The speaker's eyes narrowed just a little. "Doctor, we advise you not to communicate with unknown entities." Lina's stomach twisted. "Unknown? You said you came to save us? Wouldn't you want allies?" Speaker's smile returned, but it looked less human now, like a copy of kindness. "Some allies are not safe," they said. "Some allies will cost you your species." Lina stared at the dragon's shadow outside and thought about the private message. "You protect your right to choose?" Then she looked back at the Tomorrowkin and their polite demand. "After that, you will open the vault." Offered choice. The other offered control, wrapped in comfort. Lina made her decision. She muted the main holochannel. The Tomorrowkin speaker froze mid-sentence, their mouth still shaped like the word peace. Lina opened a tight beam line to Earth Command and began sending a compressed alert. Possible false first contact, claiming future human, requesting vault access. Timeline theft tag confirmed. The message would take time, too much time. Then Lina turned back to the private channel and typed, "If the vault stays closed, what happens?" The dragon replied, "They will try to open it without you, and if they do, your future will not be yours." Lina's breath caught. How do I stop them? How? A final line appeared, sharp and simple. "Trust the human thing they fear. Your no." Lina looked at her screen, at the arc of ships, at the shadow of the guardian dragon, and at the vault access. Icon blinking like a temptation, she whispered, "No." Then the station alarms erupted. Incoming shuttle launch detected source. Tomorrowkin fleet destination. Station QSTRL and on her console. A new warning flashed, one that made her blood turn cold. Remote access attempt, first memory vault. Origin, UNK Inoda, when the vault was being touched, not by her hands, by someone else. The private channel lit one last time. "Dragon, we are coming closer. Do not panic. Do not open it." The station alarms did not scream like panic. They sounded like cold math. Short, sharp tones. Simple truth. Dr. Lina Arman forced herself to breathe in slow counts. 1, 2, 3. Her hands moved the way they did during disasters. Steady, trained, almost calm. On her main screen, the warning kept flashing. Remote access attempt, first memory vault origin. Unka node below it. Incoming shuttle ETA. 11 Mayan UTS tomorrow. Kin diplomats were coming. Someone, maybe the same family, was trying to touch the vault without her. Lina pulled up the vault's security tree. The vault was not on Station Kestrel. It sat far away, locked in an orbital museum above Earth. But Kestrel had a relay key for emergency research access. That key was now being targeted. She tightened her jaw. Not today. She cut external links, dropped the station into a partial blackout, and routed all traffic through a manual filter. The system fought her for a second, then obeyed. A new private message appeared, calm and clean. Dragon, we are coming closer. Do not panic. Outside the window, the shadow grew larger. Stars vanished behind it like tiny lights behind a moving wing. Lina swallowed hard and typed, I need to understand you. Are you going to board? Response came at once. We do not board without consent. We will speak if you allow. A consent. The word hit Lina like a line drawn on the floor. The Tomorrow Kin never spoke like that. They spoke like they already owned the ending. Lina opened a tight beam reply. You can speak now. The air in the lab changed, not with heat or smoke. With pressure, like the room had become deeper than its walls. The station lights dimmed to a gentle low, like someone had lowered their voice out of respect. Then a new channel opened, not audio, not video, but a clean stream of translated thought. A presence touched the edge of Lina's mind like a hand, placed on glass. Hello, listener. Lina's fingers hovered above the keyboard. Are you in my head? No. We are in your language filter. You built it well. She stared. You're using my own translation system. Yes. We do not take. We asked. That simple difference made Lina's fear loosen a little. Why are you here? She typed, then spoke aloud too, because her voice felt more real. Why are dragons in our space? The presence did not laugh, did not mock. It answered like a teacher. We are guardians of linear time. We watch for breaks. Someone is stealing. Futures. Lina's pulse slowed. The Tomorrow Kin? Paused like the dragon was choosing honest words. They are a symptom, not the source. Lina pulled up the recorded tag again. Timeline theft detected. Explain that. Time is not a road, the dragon sent. It is a tree, some cut branches, and sell the fruit. Your Tomorrow Kin are fruit from a cut branch? Lina's stomach turned. So they're real humans. They're human, and also shaped, edited, trained. They were made to sound safe. Lina remembered the genetic packet, 99.98%, clean to clean. It's like fear had been removed. On another screen, the shuttle timer dropped. 9 minutes. Lina tapped her desk twice, thinking fast. Why warn me? If you guard time, why not destroy them? The dragon's answer felt heavy. We have fought this long war too long. We do not want more ash, and humans. Humans do not like chains. Lina blinked. That's a compliment? A soft, almost warm wave came through. It is a fact, the station's sensors chimed. Tomorrow, kinships adjusted again, tightening their arc. Still careful, still friendly. Lina said. They launched a shuttle, and they will come on board. We see. Lina swallowed. Can you stop it? We can break it, but that shows our hand. And your enemy learns? Enemy. So there was something beyond the Tomorrow Kin. Lina's voice went quiet. What is the real enemy? The dragon sent a single word first. CHRONARCHS. Lina frowned. Never heard of them, because they hide behind other faces. They sell stolen futures. They buy armies. With time itself, a cold tightness formed in Lina's chest, and the Tomorrow Kin are a product. Yes, the shuttle timer dropped. 7 minutes. Lina's hands moved across the console. She started a station-wide lockdown. Not a prison, just safety. Doors sealed. Systems narrowed. Data keys isolated. Then, she typed, "They want the first memory vault." Why? The dragon's answer came like a blade wrapped in cloth, because it holds the original. Human chain, the first record of your choices. If they change that, you become their shape. Lina stared at the blinking vault icon. She understood at last. This was not about history. It was about control, the dragon added. Your species has a rare power. You remember, and you do not obey. They want to rewrite. Alina's throat tightened. She thought of Earth, loud and messy and stubborn. Humans, arguing, failing, trying again. It was ugly sometimes. It was also freedom. A warning popped up. Second remote access attempt. This time Lina caught the fingerprint in the data stream. The origin was not the Tomorrowkin shuttle. It was hidden inside the friendly diplomatic channel, wrapped like a gift. They were hacking while smiling. Lina's eyes hardened. I have proof now. Yes. She opened the main holo channel again. The Tomorrowkin speaker appeared instantly, smile ready, as if they had been waiting. Doctor, the speaker said, our shuttle will arrive shortly. We will explain everything. Please prepare to grant vault access. Lina looked at the human face on her screen. She wondered how much of that person had ever been allowed to choose. She kept her voice steady. I found your remote access attempt. The smile did not break, but the eyes cooled. That is impossible, the speaker said. It's not, Lina replied. It's recorded. Thin silence stretched. Then the speaker's voice softened again, too controlled. Dr. Arman, you are under stress. Do not mistake standard verification protocols for aggression. Lina leaned forward. You launched a shuttle without permission. You tried to take my relay key without asking. And you keep telling me what? I will do. The speaker's smile returned, smaller now. We are trying to save you from pain. Lina glanced at the private channel. The dragon presence felt close, steady, like a lighthouse. She said one simple sentence, clear as steel, no. 4. The first time, the Tomorrowkin speaker looked angry. Not loud anger. Clean anger. Like a door locking. Then you leave us no choice, the speaker said. The holocut, at the same moment. The station shook just, slightly like a giant hand had touched the hull, outside the window. The guardian dragon moved fully. Into view, not attacking. Positioning itself between Kestrel and the incoming shuttle. And Lina's console flashed a new alert that made her blood run cold. Unknown signal detected, not Tomorrowkin, not Dragon Source. Inside your relay, a net. Oh, Arca something else was already in the system. Already inside. A final message appeared on Lina's screen, not from the Tomorrowkin, not from the dragon. Just plain text, like a note left on a locked door. You cannot protect a future you do not own. Asterisk Dr. Lina Arman stared at the new message on her screen. You cannot protect a future you do not own. It did not carry a sender name, no signature, no handshake code. It was not Tomorrowkin. It was not the Dragon Guardian. It felt like someone had whispered through the wires. Lina's fingers moved fast. She traced the packet path through the relay network. The trail split, folded, and vanished like smoke. Whoever sent it knew how humans tracked signals. They wanted her to chase shadows. Outside the window, the guardian dragon held position between Station Kestrel and the incoming shuttle. It was closer now, huge and silent, a living shape like dark metal and starlight. Its presence did not feel hungry. It felt careful. The shuttle timer dropped. 3 minutes. Lina opened the private channel. Keeping her voice calm, that message wasn't you. Dragon, note, that was the true thief. Lina's stomach tightened. The Chronox. Dragon, yes, they speak through other tools. Lina looked at her station systems. They're inside my relay. Dragon, they enter where humans build doors. They do not break in. They are invited by small compromises that hit too close. Lina knew how systems fell, not by one big hack, by many tiny just this once decisions. A loud chime sounded. Docking sensors lit up. Incoming shuttle docking. UNOW. Lina swallowed. Station Kestrel sealed its inner doors automatically. The docking ring connected, but the airlock remained locked. No entry without Lina's manual consent. On the main hala, the Tomorrow-kin speaker reappeared. The smile was back, but it was hard around the edges. "Doctor," the speaker said, "we are here. Open the airlock." Lina's eyes moved across. Her internal cameras. The shuttle bay showed 3 figures in clean suits. Human faces. Human hands. No visible weapons. But Lina no longer believed invisible. She kept her voice steady. "State your purpose." The speaker's tone warmed, like a parent talking to a scared child. "We want to talk. We want to help. Please stop making this difficult." Difficult. Like freedom was a problem. Lina glanced at the private channel. "If I open the airlock, will you stop them?" "Dragon, we can stop a shuttle. We cannot stop a story you let in." Lina understood. The danger was not only the people at the door. It was what they would convince humans to do once inside. A new system warning blinked. Vault relay, KEY, auth, request, detected request source. Earth archive on Odile? Lina's breath caught. Earth archive node? That sounded official, like a normal request. But the pattern was wrong. The timing was too perfect. The Chronarchs were hiding inside real systems now. The Tomorrow-kin speaker continued. "Doctor, you are risking billions. Open the airlock. You will see we are harmless." Lina leaned closer to the hala. "Bull! If you're harmless, you can wait." The speaker's eyes hardened. "Time is fragile. You know this." Lina felt anger rise, clean and sharp. "Then you should respect my consent." For a second, the Tomorrow-kin speaker did not speak. Then they changed tactics. "We can show you the future," the speaker said softly. A short clip. No tricks. Just truth. Lina hesitated. She hated that part of herself that wanted to look. Scientists were built to stare at forbidden doors, eh? File request appeared. Future preview, safe view, O mode, the word safe, made Lina's skin crawl. She did not open it. Instead, she ran it through an offline sandbox. A copy only. No permissions. No links. The file played as silent video. Earth burned. Cities cracked with strange light. People ran under a sky that looked torn. Above them, a smooth black structure floated like a lid closing over the planet. Lina's hand shook. The image felt real, too detailed, too personal. Then one frame flashed so fast she almost missed it. The same broken circle symbol. The claw mark, and behind it, a faint watermark. Chronarch, PROPR, TYL, and his blood went cold. "It's a product," she whispered. "A fear product." The dragon's private channel answered. "Calm. Yes, they sell your panic back to you." Lina turned to the hala. "Your future preview has a Chronarch watermark." The Tomorrow-kin speaker didn't blink. "We don't know what that is." Lina didn't argue. She just watched their eyes. She saw it tiny tension, tiny control. Like a puppet hearing. The wrong question. A new alert screamed. Vault relay KEY override attempt auth level. Impossible source. UNK notable. Joanna slammed her palm on the manual cutoff. She severed the relay key from the network. The station systems protested. Warnings piled up. She ignored them. Then the station trembled again, stronger this time, not damage. A pulse. The guardian dragon had moved. It glided closer to the docking ring and placed itself like a shield. The starfield behind it bent slightly, like space itself, respected its mass. The Tomorrow-kin speaker's voice sharpened. "Doctor, that creature is not your ally." Lina's voice was ice. "It asks, you demand." On her screen, the vault icon dimmed. The relay key was offline. The Chronarch couldn't use it through Kestrel now, but the threat wasn't gone. The earlier access request came from Earth's archive node itself, meaning someone was trying a second path. Lina opened a direct line to Earth Command again, compressing her words into the simplest truth. "Do not open first memory vault. Any request Maybe fake Chronox inside relay. She sent it 3 times through 3 routes. Then she checked her internal camera feed. The tomorrow kin diplomats in the shuttle bay were no longer standing relaxed. They were placing small devices on the shuttle walls, not weapons tools. One device blinked once, then began to hum. Lina's console warned. Local field generator activating purpose. Key extraction mind assist, Lina whispered. The dragon sent a message fast and urgent. Do not let them speak to you directly. The weapon is the story. They will try to make you agree. Lina's throat tightened. A weapon that did not cut flesh. A weapon that made you say yes. She backed away from the console and set the station to audio only on all outside channels. No direct neural patterns, no helpful overlays. Then she opened the holo one last time and spoke clearly. I will not open the airlock. I will not open the vault. Leave my station. The Tomorrowkin speaker's smile vanished. Then you will watch Earth die, he said. Lina's heart hammered, but her voice stayed steady. Then I will fight for Earth awake, she said. Not asleep inside your dream. Station lights flickered again, this time not from the dragon, from within her own systems. A deep, hidden process woke up and printed a new line on her screen. First memory vault auto protocol triggered. Status, partial opening ionite. Ionite. Lina froze. No. She hadn't opened it. Something else had. And somewhere far away, above Earth, the vault began to unlock. On its own, the dragon's final message hit her like thunder in simple words. If the vault opens even a little, the moon will wake Doctor. Lina Arman's hands went cold. First memory vault auto protocol triggered. Status. Partial opening ionite. Hiatachi stared at the line as if staring could force it to change. It did not change. The station did not care about fear. The station cared about rules, and someone had just used rules against her. The private channel pulsed with the dragon's message. If the vault opens even a little, the moon will wake. Lina swallowed. The moon will wake. Dragon, yes, you call it a moon. It is also a lock. A lock. Lina's mind ran through old theories, forgotten papers, strange gravity readings that no one could fully explain. Humans had always assumed that moon was simply there. A gift. A rock. Who built the lock? Lina asked. The dragon's answer came slow. We did. Long ago. To protect you. Lina felt anger and awe at the same time. You hid something inside our sky. We hid a door. Because you were young. And others were hungry. Her station chimed again. More alarms stacked like falling blocks. Vault partial open -2% signal event. Lunar resonance starting Earth orbit. Anomaly DITICTI. Lina's stomach dropped. It's already happening. Aside, the guardian dragon shifted slightly, like it was bracing. At the docking ring, the Tomorrowkin shuttle remained connected. The diplomats were still working on their humming device. Through the internal camera, Lina saw their faces focused, calm, almost empty. Not angry. Not afraid. Programmed. The holochannel opened without Lina inviting it. The Tomorrowkin speaker appeared, eyes hard now. Doctor, the speaker said, you are watching the result of your refusal. This is what happens when you fight your own future. Lina's jaw clenched. I did not open the vault. The speaker tilted their head. You did not need to. The system did it. The past always opens for its family. Lina felt sick. Family again. Like a chain made of love. Words. She cut the halofeed. She did not want their voice in her ears. She turned to the private channel and typed fast, Can you stop the vault from opening? The dragon replied instantly. We can slow it. We cannot unring it completely. The first 2% is enough to wake the lock. Lina's throat tightened. Then what do I do? The dragon's presence grew firmer, like a hand steadying her shoulder. You do the human thing. You improvise. You take responsibility. Responsibility? Lina thought of Earth, millions of people, who had no idea their moon might be a lock. She thought of children asleep. She thought of politicians arguing over access codes. While something ancient woke under their feet, Lina moved. She opened a secure science channel to Earth's Lunar Watch Network. Most civilian arrays were slow, but science networks listened. Well, they did not ask permission. They asked for data. She transmitted a short, urgent packet. Lunar resonance, event starting. Check for non-natural frequency. Do not approach report immediately. She sent it to 3 labs, then 5, then 10. Seconds later, replies began to come in confused, fast, full of fear. We're seeing a harmonic. The moon is emitting. Tone, this is not tidal. This is a machine. Lina stared at the lunar frequency map. The moon was singing. A low, clean signal pulsed from deep inside it, repeating in perfect cycles. Not random. Not natural. Her station translated the pattern automatically. Trying to match it to known languages, it failed. But the Dragon private channel did not fail. Dragon, T calls an engine. An engine, Lina whispered. Dragon? A star engine. A guard. A key. Lina's heart hammered. If it wakes fully, what happens? The Dragon answered with a careful truth. It will ask a question, and IT will accept only an honest answer. Lina blinked. A machine that asks questions. Yes, because power without choice is tyranny. We learned that. The station shook again stronger. Lina grabbed the desk. A new alert screamed. Lunar object movement detected Delta V. 0.002 meters per second status. Impossible for natural body. The moon moved not in orbit, in intent. A tiny shift, like a sleeping animal rolling its shoulder, on the internal camera. The Tomorrowkin diplomats paused and looked up at the same time, as if they felt it too. Then they spoke, not to Lina, but to their device. Their lips moved in a rhythm like a chant. Not magic. Instruction. Lina's console warned. Mind assist field. Range expanding target. Foundation personnel 1 target. Lina, her skin crawled. The weapon was not a gun. It was a help field. A soft push. A gentle yes. The Dragon message came sharp. Block their field. Now Lina ripped open an emergency panel and pulled out a simple shield griddled tech. Basic, ugly, physical. She slammed it into place over the lab doorway. The station hummed as the grid activated, scrambling local wave patterns. The console updated. Field interference. 62% mind assist effect. REDUCAD. Lina exhaled. Not today. Outside the window. Something else appeared far beyond the Tomorrowkin ships. A thin line of darkness. Like a tear in space, sensors screamed, unidentified signal, not Tomorrowkin, not Dragon class. Cranach trace event. Arrival Saiji and IT Reddit. Cranachs were coming. The Dragon sent one sentence that carried old fear. The thief has smelled the open door. Lina's hands shook, but her voice stayed steady. You said the Moonlock will ask a question. Lina swallowed. Then maybe we ask first. She opened Earth Command again, this time not as a warning, but as a plan. Listen carefully. The moon is a lock. IT is waking. Do not panic. Do not let anyone speak for Earth. The reply came seconds later, messy and human. Dr. Arman, what are you saying? What is happening? Lina looked at the singing lunar signal and the tear in space. She answered with the simplest truth. She had Earth is about to be tested, she whispered. And we cannot fail asleep. The moon's signal changed one clean tone, becoming too like a voice learning to speak, and on Lina's screen, a new line appeared. Lunar lock online question protocol starting time to full wake, 0 hours 6 minutes and 0 seconds. Asterisk, the countdown on Dr. Lina Arman's screen felt unreal. Lunar lock online, question protocol starting time to full wake. 0 hours 6 minutes and 0 seconds, 6 minutes, until the moon, Earth's oldest companion, became a speaking machine. Outside Station Kestrel. The Guardian Dragon held steady. The Tomorrowkin fleet stayed in its wide arc, ships quiet and patient like a net. Farther out, the thin tear in space deepened into a dark seam. Lina's sensors printed the same warning again, as if repetition could force her to accept it. Cranach, Trace arrival, CJ and 2 relieve. The true thief was close enough to touch the edge of the system. Lina opened her direct link to Earth Command. Voices overlapped: officers, scientists, someone from government. Human panic came in many accents. Lina did not try to calm them with comfort. She used truth, short and clear. "The moon is a lock," she said. "It is waking because the vault opened. Something is coming through a time tear. And the Tomorrowkin are not here to save us," a voice snapped back. "You are telling us the moon is a machine?" "Yes," Lina replied. "And it will ask a question," the Dragon Guardian says. "It only accepts an honest answer." Someone laughed once, sharp and scared. "A talking moon. This is madness." Lina's tone stayed flat. "Madness does not create perfect harmonic signals. Look at your own data," a second voice cut in, calmer. "We confirm lunar resonance. It is structured. It is responding to the vault event." Lina heard the shift in the room. Humans hated unknowns, but they trusted measurements. Facts were a rope they could grip. She glanced at her station clock. 0 hours, 5 minutes, and 12 seconds, 5 minutes. The private channel pulsed. "Dragon, they will TRY. To answer for you," Lina frowned. "The Tomorrowkin?" "Dragon and the Karnarks. The thief always speaks first." Lina looked at the Tomorrowkin shuttle docked to Kestrel. The diplomats inside were still working, their mind assist device humming low. They wanted Lina to agree. If they got her consent, they could claim Earth's answer was theirs. Lina's jaw tightened. How do we stop them from speaking? The dragon's answer came simple. Make Earth speak louder. Lina turned back to Earth Command. Listen, when the moon asks, Earth must answer as one voice. Not a politician, not an alien, not me. Earth, a commander barked. How? Billions of people can't talk at once. Lina's eyes flicked to the lunar waveform, and an idea formed. Lee practical, human. Use the broadcast grid, Lina said. Every radio tower, every deep space dish, every civilian antenna. We don't need billions of voices. We need one signal that carries an honest sentence. Simple, human.
Ah!
A scientist on the line asked, What sentence? Lina stared at the countdown. 0 hours, 4 minutes, and 28 seconds, she whispered. We choose. It sounded small, but it held everything. Humans were chaos. Humans fought. Humans failed. But humans always came back to choice. Tell them this, Lina said. And the question comes, we answer. We choose our future, Earth Command. Fell quiet for one beat. Then orders began to fire, messy, fast, real. Lina heard keyboards, heard someone shouting frequencies, heard someone else saying, patch it into the emergency broadcast. Good. Humans moved best when they had a clear target. Lina cut her audio feed and focused on Kestrel again. The station shook lightly. A pressure wave brushed the hull like distant thunder in space. Outside, the dark seam widened. A shape began to press through it. Not a ship like humans built. Something smooth and wrong, like geometry that refused to sit still. Lina's sensors tried to label it. The system failed. Then the dragon's channel sent a warning that made her chest tighten. Dragon, do not look too long. They use seeing as a door. Lina pulled her eyes away from the external view and used instruments only. Numbers were safer than shapes. In the docking bay camera, the Tomorrowkin diplomats stopped their work and lifted their heads again. Perfectly in sync, one of them raised a hand toward the airlock door, palm flat, like a person touching glass. Hala channel opened. The Tomorrowkin speaker appeared without permission. Doctor, the speaker said, voice calm. We can make this easy. The moon is waking. You are afraid. Let us help. Open the airlock. Let us guide you. Guide. Always guide. Like Lina was a child. Lina did not reply. She switched to text only and sent one sentence back. No consent. Leave. The speakers. Smile thinned. You will doom your species. Lina typed again. We choose our future. The speaker's eyes flashed. For a moment the face looked less human, not alien, just hollow, like someone wearing human as a uniform. Then the speaker said something Lina did not expect. "We agree," they said. "We also choose." And the shuttle bay device hummed louder. Lina's console warned, "Mind assist field override." Mode interference, failing. The shield grid at Lina's doorway flickered. The field was finding a way around it, like water finding cracks. Lina's head began to ache. Not pain, pressure. A soft pull toward yes. She clenched her fists and repeated in her mind. No, no, no. On the private channel, the dragon's presence surged close, like a warm wall. Dragon, hold. We will cut their field. Outside the Guardian, Dragon moved for the first time like a weapon, not striking, but singing. A low wave rolled through space. The station's instruments spiked. The mind assist field collapsed with a sudden quiet. Lina gasped as the pressure vanished. The Tomorrowkin diplomats inside the shuttle staggered, just slightly like puppets whose strings had been tugged. Lina's clock. 0 hours, 2 minutes, and 36 seconds. 2.5 minutes. Earth Command returned on the line. "We are routing the phrase," a voice said. "We can broadcast system-wide, but we need the exact question. What will the lock ask?" Lina looked at the lunar signal. The two tones became three. A pattern. Like a language forming. "I don't know," Lina admitted. But the dragon said it will test honesty. As if the universe heard her, the moon's signal suddenly sharpened. A clean pulse hit every receiver in the system kestrel Earth. The Tomorrowkin fleet, even the dark seam, and for the first time. The moon spoke in plain translated text across every screen. Who holds the right to tomorrow? Lina's breath caught. The question was not about power. It was about ownership. And Lina saw the danger instantly. Tomorrowkin would answer, "We do." Chronox would answer, "We buy it." Humans might panic and stay silent. Lina opened the Earth broadcast channel and spoke into it like she was speaking into a storm. "Earth," she said, voice shaking but clear. "Answer now." Answer together. Countdown hit. 0 hours, 1 minute, and 0 seconds, 1 minute. Earth's network lit up. Thousands of towers, millions of devices. All carrying one simple sentence repeated until it became a heartbeat. "We do. We do. We choose our future." The moon signal paused, as if listening. Then the dark seam reacted. The Chronox shape pushed forward, angry now. Like something starving that had just lost its meal. And Lina's console flashed a new warning that made her blood run cold. "Tomorrow? Kin fleet weapons online status? No longer diplomatic?" The moon answered Earth with one final line, then defend it. Asterisk, the moon's last message, sat on every screen like a command carved in stone. Then defend it, Dr. Lina Arman felt. Her throat tightened. Earth had answered with one voice. The lock had accepted it. Now the system itself demanded proof. Outside Station Kestrel, the Tomorrowkin fleet changed shape. The wide arc tightened. Ships rotated, exposing hidden bays. Heat signatures spiked. Lina's console printed what she feared. Tomorrowkin fleet. Weapons online status? No longer DIPO mate? Her hands shook once, then she forced them still. On the private channel, the Guardian Dragon sent a calm line. "Dragon. They have been given permission to drop the mask. The thief is near." Lina stared. At the dark seam in space. The Chronox shape pressed against reality like a blade under cloth. It looked wrong even through numbers. Sensors showed shifting mass, shifting angles, like it could not decide what form to be. Earth Command cut into Lina's line. "Dr. Arman. Tomorrowkin weapons are active. What do we do?" Lina swallowed and answered with the only honest thing she had. "We do not let them take the story," she said. "We hold our no. We hold our choice," Commander snapped. "Choice won't stop missiles." Lina's eyes moved to the moon signal map. The lock was not just awake. It was connected now, like a Guardian network had switched on around Earth. She remembered the dragon's words. Stir engine, a guard. A key, Maybe it will, Lina said. On her screen, a new lunar status line appeared. Lunar lock, defense mode available, requires human intent, COON, FIOA, NIUN human intent confirmation. Not a button, not a code, a decision. Lina's breath caught. It wants consent. Again. Earth Command asked, "How do we confirm?" Lina spoke carefully, like she was teaching someone to hold a fragile glass. "We confirm by doing the human thing. Choose. We say it clearly." She opened a wide broadcast channel, public emergency, unavoidable. Her voice went out across networks, would reach officials, ships, any civilian receiver listening. "This is Dr. Lina Arman on Station Kestrel," she said the moon. "Lock is real. Earth has the right to tomorrow. Now Earth must defend that right. If you agree, speak this sentence with me." She paused one beat, then said it slow. "Activate defense. Protect our future." She repeated it. Simple. Clear. No threat words. No hate. Only defense. Across Earth, millions of voices echoed. It's not perfect, not synchronized, but honest. Activate defense. Protect our future. On Lina's screen, the lunar status changed. Human intent confirmed defense mode. ONLENE space around Earth flickered like invisible lines had awakened. Gravity maps shifted. Quiet fields spread in a wide sphere around the planet. Smooth and steady, the Tomorrow Kin ships fired first. Lina saw the launch as bright spikes on her sensors, multiple fast objects. Clean and sharp, aimed toward Earth. Orbit. But the lunar defense field responded instantly. The incoming weapons slowed. Not exploded, not burned, just slowed, like time had thickened in front of them. The missiles hung in space, trapped like insects in clear resin. Earth Command's channel filled with shocked voices. They stopped. They just stopped, Lina. Exhaled. "It's not a weapon," she whispered. "It's a rule." On the private channel, the Dragon sent a line that felt almost proud. Dragon. The lock remembers its purpose. IT does not kill. IT denies entry. Deny entry. That was what Lina had been doing too, all along. No airlock. No vault. No permission. The Tomorrow Kin fleet adjusted. They stopped using physical weapons and switched to something else. Lina's screen filled with new warnings. Signal attack. Narrative. Injection target. Earth broadcast grid pattern. Future family. Lina's stomach turned. They're trying to hijack the broadcast. Earth's Command shouted, "We are receiving Tomorrow Kin messages on public channels. Are telling people the Dragon is the enemy." Lina clenched her fists. That's the weapon. A story that makes humans doubt their own choice. The chronarch seemed pulsed again, wider now, like it was feeding on confusion. Lina looked at the lunar defense field. It could stop missiles. It could not stop lies. She needed a counterstory, but not a fake one. It had to be honest. Simple. Strong. She spoke into the broadcast again. "Earth," Lina said. "They will tell you you are weak. They will tell you you need a guide. They will tell you you are safer if you obey. That is the oldest trap." Her voice steadied. "We do not obey fear. We choose with open eyes." Tomorrow Kin signal flooded louder, trying to talk over her. Lina heard their calm voices, their soft threats, their sweet warnings. She did not argue with them. She offered a single test anyone could understand. "If they are truly our descendants," Lina said, "they will accept our consent. They will accept our no. Watch what they do when we refuse." As if on cue, the Tomorrow Kin fleet moved closer, pressing against the lunar defense field. Their ships did not explode. They pushed, like people trying to force a locked door. On Lina's console, lunar field pressure increasing integrity. Stable cost, energy Dorian, the lock could hold, but it would drain. The chronarch shape pressed harder. Against the seam, like it sensed the field weakening over time, then a new warning appeared when Lina did not expect. Guardian Dragon energy spike status, initiating memory fire. Lina's heart jumped. Memory fire? She typed into the private channel. What are you doing? The dragon's answer came like a vow. We will not let the thief buy your tomorrow. We will light the stolen path so everyone can see it. The guardian dragon moved. Forward, not toward Earth, but toward the dark seam. It opened its jaws not with flame, but with light that looked like glowing dust and old stars. A beam of memory poured into space, striking the seam. The chronarch shape recoiled. The seam flickered. For the first time, the thief's signal became visible in the network, like a hidden wire suddenly glowing. Lina's instrument screamed, Chronarch! Network exposed, stolen timeline links, revert, EOL, lead across Earth systems, new paths. Appeared secret tunnels that had always been there, hiding inside relays and archives. Lina's eyes widened. Now we can trace them, Earth Command shouted. We see it. We see the roots. But the dragon's signal spike climbed too high. The guardian dragon's massive body shuddered in the dark. On Lina's screen, Guardian vitals. Dropping structural strain. Sarita Sa'el, the dragon was burning itself to show the truth. Lina's throat tightened. Stop, you'll die, the dragon replied, calm even as it weakened. We're old. You are many. Take what we give you. Finish it. At the docking ring, the Tomorrow Kin shuttle suddenly powered up. The diplomat's device began to hum again stronger. Desperate. Lina's console flashed. Airlock override attempt. Physical breach prep, ETA. 0 hours, 1 minute, and 20 seconds. They were going to force entry. Lina looked at the dragon's fading vitals, the exposed chronarch. Roots, the moon field draining, and the shuttle about to breach. She made a human choice fast and ugly. She opened a station-wide. Emergency vent protocol in the docking corridor? Not to harm the diplomats, to cut their tools, to remove their stable environment, to make their breach useless. The system warned. Risk to station integrity. Lina whispered, I choose. She hit confirm. The docking corridor doors slammed. Roared. The shuttle bay lights went red dot, and on Lina's screen, one final update appeared as the guardian dragon's signal dimmed. Chronarch main node location, found target, inside Earth orbit. Station Kestrel shook as the emergency vents roared. Warning lights painted the docking corridor red. Air pressure dropped fast controlled, not chaos. Dr. Lina Arman kept her face still, even as her stomach flipped. She did not want to hurt anyone. She wanted to end the forced story on the camera feed. The Tomorrow Kin diplomats grabbed railings as their humming device sparked. The field they used needed stable air and clean resonance. Lina's vent protocol filled the corridor with turbulent noise and shifting pressure. Her console updated. Mind assist device unstable field output. Fail line. Lina exhaled. Good on the private channel. The guardian dragon's presence flickered. Weak, but still there. Dragon, you chose well. You broke their script. Lina's eyes burned. You're dying. A pause. Then a calm answer, like an old friend finishing a long job. Dragon, we are spent, but we did not come to live. We came to leave. You alight. Outside, the moon's defense field held. The Tomorrow Kin fleet pushed against it, unable to cross. Chronarch seemed thrashed like a wound being stitched closed. And on Lina's screen, the most important line remained. Chronarch, main node location found target. Inside Earth, Orbiite, inside Earth's orbit. That meant the thief wasn't just near, it was already in the house. Earth Command yelled over. The channel, we have the location. But it doesn't show as a ship. It's like a hidden anchor. What is it? Lina stared at the data. A structure with no engine signature, folded into a gravity shadow. Something that hid behind normal physics. A node, Lina said slowly. A control point. If we cut it, their stolen timelines collapse. Commander replied. We can't. Hit what we can't target, Lina's mind raced. Then she remembered what the dragon had done memory fire. It didn't destroy the chronarch. It exposed it. It made hidden paths glow. Use the exposed roots, Lina said. The dragon lit the network. Follow the glow back to the anchor. That's your target lock. Earth's systems moved. Dishes pivoted. Arrays aligned. Human engineers did what humans did best. They connected broken pieces into one working tool. A scientist on Earth spoke fast. I can see it now. It's a dark shape near the high orbital lane. It's broadcasting into our relays. Lina's stomach tightened. It's using our own infrastructure. Earth Command asked, how do we shut it down without killing everything connected to it? Lina looked at the lunar lock protocol. The moon defense field denied entry. It did not kill. It was built on rules, not rage. We don't destroy it. With bombs, Lina said, we deny it, like the moon does. A pause. Then a voice asked, how do you deny a time thief? Lina's eyes went to the simplest weapon she had used since part 1. No, we deny it what it needs, she said. Consent. Confusion. Silence. The Tomorrowkin fleet blasted more narrative signals toward Earth, trying to drown the broadcast grid. But humans had already learned the pattern. People were sharing Lina's test. Watch what they do when you refuse. And the Tomorrowkin response was now visible to everyone. Pressure. Control demands. Earth Command said, we can push one message. To every channel. What should it be? Lina didn't choose a clever speech. She chose an honest one. Tell the truth, she said. Short and repeatable. She spoke it clearly. No one owns our tomorrow. We do not give consent. We choose our future. Earth repeated it across the sky on radio, on satellites, on emergency feeds. Millions of voices, one meaning. The Chronarch node reacted, not like a machine, like an animal losing food. Space around the hidden anchor rippled. The dark shape tried to fold deeper into shadow, but it couldn't hide now. Memory fire still glowed on the roots like a trail of sparks. Earth Command shouted, it's exposed. We have a lock. Lina's private channel flickered again. The dragon was fading fast. Dragon, do not kill the Tomorrowkin. They are cut. Branches, not the axe. Lina swallowed hard. The Tomorrowkin had attacked. They had tried to steal. People would want revenge. Humans could go dark when hurt. But HFY was not just about strength. It was about choice. She opened the holochannel one last time and sent a text message to the Tomorrowkin fleet. Stop. We won't open the vault. We won't follow your script. But we will not erase you. Stand down and we will talk. The Tomorrowkin speaker appeared, face tight with controlled fury. You are condemning us, the speaker said. If the Chronarchs fall, we lose our only path. Lina's voice stayed calm. Then make a new path. A real one. With consent. For the first time, the Tomorrowkin speaker hesitated. The mask cracked just a little. You don't understand. They whispered, we were built to obey. Lina answered softly. Then learn the human skill you lost. What? The speaker asked. Lina said one word. No. Outside Earth's fired, not missiles, not lasers. The moonlock projected a focused denial field, guided by human intent, aimed straight at the exposed Chronarch node. The effect was silent. The node did not explode. It simply failed like a lie that could no longer convince anyone. Lina's screen. Updated. Chronarch node disconnected, stolen timeline links collapsing, seam event CLO Cyonge. The dark tier in space shrank. The Chronarch shape screamed across sensors and broken patterns, then vanished behind the closing seam. The Tomorrowkin fleet drifted, weapons cooling like soldiers waking from a command they didn't choose. Earth Command's channel filled with stunned voices. Relief, crying, laughter, human noise. Lina's eyes stung. She looked at the guardian dragon outside Kestrel. Its massive body dimmed like a star going quiet. She whispered, thank you. The dragon's final message arrived, small and gentle. Dragon, it did not save you. You saved yourself. Remember this. The signal faded. Station Kestrel's lights steadied. The moon's song softened back into silence. The vault now partly open. Locked again under human control, watched by a world that finally understood what it held, and Lina. The scientist who listened first wrote the last line in her log. Aliens were humans from the future, but the future belonged to the humans. who refused to be stolen.